Here we go again with the Racemore GT World Series, the only virtual racing championship with every driver dueling it out using a Racemore full-motion simulator. We were back in the United States for round 6 of the series, and the host for this round was the racing capital of the world, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Round 6 offered a busy double race weekend. Would the true-to-life physical endurance have an impact on the results? Let's find out.
Let's see, as soon as that green flag starts flying, we'll be underway, and that's now. It's a good start from our pole sitter. Can Jonsson challenge him to the outside? It's a long run into turn 1. We'll take the slipstream, pull back out. The outside is the corner of choice for Jonsson. Looking at the inside is Alex Berg. There's the contact with Albin Månsson, and Jonsson takes full advantage of that, had nothing to do with it, and inherits P1. You could see it really well in the bottom right. With the Racemore machine, it simulates that perfectly, that balance transfer from the rear to the front.
That is one of the most amazing things that I think the motion rig brings into the experience of virtual racing. Because race drivers, yes, we push the brake pedals straight off with a slam, but then you have to release it very, very, very carefully. When I say carefully, it's all going within half a second, but it is a feeling that you need to figure out, and you cannot do that in a conventional sim rig. You have to use the motion to get that if you don't do it in the car yourself out on the road.
There's one man who's got a big enough gap at the front of the field too. Carl Jonsson already opened up the gap in the championship at Mount Panorama. He will open up the gap further at Indianapolis. There's still that stricken car, but it doesn't matter to Carl Jonsson. He wins. We're looking at the battle for pole position here. That's the only thing we care about for the moment, because it's so extremely close between those two at the top as always. We haven't seen a proper qualifying battle yet this season. This is the first time we're really focusing on it. Look at what he's gaining now. Can he take that speed? Can he take that time onto the straight? No, he can't. He's not even going to improve this lap. 2:10 is what he needs, and he's not going to get it. Let's get this race on the way, shall we? There's the green flag. It's a good start once again from our pole sitter, but an even better one for our driver in second place, Månsson. This is what he needed, challenging Jonsson round the outside of turn 1. Can't quite get it though, Månsson still hanging in there, the inside for turn 2. Jonsson will happily give that one up, giving him a hip check like he did in race 1. And there's the contact. The championship is heating up between those two. A better exit though for the McLaren ahead, and there you see the trouble you have sometimes with running zero traction control on the Audi. The kickovers there on the exit onto the straight. Will Matt Armstrong try and look for the move? Yes, he does. The inside for the left-hander will become the outside for the right-hander. It's Solbach with the better line, but it's Matt Armstrong with the balls, and he pulls off, well, what is an incredible move. I didn't expect him to hang that round the outside, but he did so brilliantly. Problem in 10th, Hjelmqvist in 9th. Got a bit confused there because Månsson left the servers. It's an official DNF, but that's a move for P8. Mattiasson lost the P8 to Hjelmqvist and is about to lose P9 to Sjöblom. And he has. So, in what was about 2 corners time, Mattiasson drops from P8 to P10, and that is how quickly it can go, Jonas, if you lose your momentum.
Especially Armstrong needs to brake a little bit later, which sacrifices a mid-corner speed. And you can see that exactly happening with the cars in front of them, and there's contact between the drivers. Armstrong is around, and then here he goes. Solveig is passing both of the drivers, actually.
Meanwhile, it's been Carl Jonsson, who we haven't seen much of this race, but as a leader, that's not something bad. With Månsson dropping out of the race, this is the ideal scenario for Jonsson. He opens up the gap in the championship, pulls that trophy. Well, we might say, with already one hand on it after this race, Månsson dropping out, Jonsson a dominant victory. Then in P2, it's Alex Berg who's had to work hard for this.